Zidane, Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We are officially back with another live stream. What the frick is going on? But yes, we are officially back with another live stream here on Electro Ninja's Lab. And, yeah, we are going to be, we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV today. Oh boy. But yeah, it is a reset day, and not only that, it is my 11-year anniversary of YouTube, which is honestly insane to think about. Just, yeah. You when things like this happen, you're just like, oh, yeah, that's been going on for a long fucking time. And today's one of those days. That I think that's just the easiest way to explain it. Is that today is one of those days that you're just like, oh, yeah. Like the 10-year when we did the 10-year anniversary last year, like there was a lot going on. So we wanted to do something special, but also we really couldn't do that much special. But yeah, it's kind of insane to think about that I've been doing this for however long. But yeah, so for those of you who are unaware exactly what's I have like I said, I've been doing this for 11 years now. Twitch has been on and off. I've tried multiple times. I think there was a second channel or something. I don't know. It's complicated. But yeah, if you like look back at my videos, like first video ever made, August 4th, 2015, and it's bad. It's really bad. Almost all of my old videos are really bad. But yeah, but you have to make the bad stuff in order to grow into being a better person, whether that be bad takes or general chaos, for lack of a better way of putting it. You know what, let's put our glam on. Where is our glam? There it is. I kind of want to do something with the chess piece at some point, but yeah, I've just kind of been waiting on figuring out what I want to do with that. Make sure that's visible. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. It is weird to be doing this for 11 years. I always think it's so funny that there's like so many people who are like, oh, I've been doing this for 10 years, I think it's time to quit. And it's like, 10 years is barely beginning for me. That's the weird aspect to me anyways, because I started doing YouTube at a very different time on YouTube, but at the same time, part of the reason why I don't really think that I would be leaving anytime soon is because, like I said, I feel like I'm just barely getting started. Basically, I don't feel like I'm just barely getting started. I feel like there's a lot more that I can do. And I think it's kind of an interesting story because, like, a lot of people will often say, "Oh, you have to start off slow. Every YouTuber starts out slow," and then there's me, who's like, "Yeah, I'm slow." I don't know. I think it's funny whenever like big YouTubers say that you have to start out. Many YouTubers start out slow, and it's like, you have no idea. You have legitimately no idea. Because sometimes it just takes for frickin' ever.
Honeybee Lovely show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Split to your lovely queen.
A vicious blow! That'll leave a mark.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Proud to say that he soon stood up Honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love. Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
I'll make you mine. Is everyone having a good time? A little taste to make it interesting.
Here comes her fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you? What? Are you kidding me? It didn't work?
All right, nice.
It's all over. Until next time.
All right, cool. But yeah, I don't know. So that's that. Let's see. I don't even think that was one of the ones I needed, actually. No, it wasn't. But yeah, we're just gonna run. We'll run whatever we need to for now. Because honestly, the big thing that we need right now is the tombstones. Rather than like anything else. I mean, granted, PvP is always like a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. I just keep coming back to the idea, like, I don't know. I always, I think back on the 11 years, and it's like, I don't know. A lot has changed in those 11 years. Both here on YouTube and with, like, other things. And, like, part of me like, looks at, like, other people, because, like, it's weird to me specifically, because, like, I'm seeing, around the time that I was getting ready for my 10-year anniversary, I was seeing all these people being like, oh, it's been 10 years, I'm getting ready to leave YouTube. And it's like, what? I didn't start watching you until afterwards. And, like, some of these guys were younger than me, they started their channels after me. Like, some of the people are not necessarily, like, starting, they're not leaving YouTube. Like, I think my channel is older than, like, the Odd Ones Out, for an example. And I think, like, quite a few of the other animator YouTubers that came out around the same time. Like, Domix is, he's been doing it longer than anyone. But, like, comparatively, it's a very different, situation than when I first started. And, like, you think about it, and it's like, Minecraft was, like, the big thing on YouTube at the time. And most Minecraft YouTubers have retired at this point. Well, not most, but most of the big ones at the time. And also, or done stupid shit. I don't want to get into all of that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's mostly just, like, that thought, those thoughts are just, like, coming through my mind as we're approaching, as this happens. But yeah, I wish I had, like, an exact time on this video. Does it? Maybe it has a time. Does this have a time on when this came out? I don't think so. Honestly, it's a weird factor, because, like, there's a lot of the people that have worked on this channel are either people that I do not talk to anymore, or we've just, whether it be because, like, I don't agree with them, or we've just, like, walked away and not really talked to each other in years. It's funny as well, because, like, I look back on this, and I don't think I ever specifically mentioned Jack during the first during those first few years. I don't think it was he was really involved until we did the collab, where we were working, where we did, like, some. I think he did some stuff where on his channel, where we were doing, like, with, like, the stuffed adventures kind of thing. Because, yeah, Jack never really got into YouTube as much as I did, so that's part of it. But he's like the only person who's been around the entire time, that was not, like, family specifically. I feel like that's an important part to, like, mention, because, yeah. But it's such a, I don't know, it's weird, because, like, yeah, I don't talk to Moon at all anymore. I don't talk to, like, Saltmaster Uriyasu, who was, like, a part of the channel for a little bit there. I don't really talk to him anymore. Punisher Matt shows up every now and again, but it's, like, it's hard to talk to him, because, like, I don't know. Not necessarily like we have like a disagreement or anything. It's just like we just don't. I don't really think about it as much. So I don't know. It's complicated. I mean, the whole Joker situation is weird. Because yeah, that like he's probably the only one that is like a major disagreement, is why we're no longer talking to each other. Like, well, I shouldn't say only one. There's other reasons. There's a lot of reasons. But yeah, it's 10 years is a long time. 11 years feels like less. I don't know. That's just something that's like on my mind. But yeah, I think that freaking like just thinking about specifically like Odd Ones Out as just like an example. He is, I think his first video was like a few months after mine. So he's, I think he's also, or I don't even think it was that much. I think it's like less than that. Let me see here. When is his first video? I think videos oldest 11 years ago.
I started a business to
Doesn't August 30th. So yeah, he's at the end of August is when he started. That's a weird thought, is like the Odd Ones Out and me are like actually like probably the closest. I think he's the closest YouTuber to me in terms of like actual timing, or I don't know. I don't know if it's wait, did it? I don't know what it said, but I think he's the closest. He might be like, or maybe it's 1 year. I didn't actually look at the date. It said already 11 years, which I don't remember if it was 2014 or 15. I wasn't actually looking at the year, but I think he's but we're close. So it's just, yeah, it's a weird thought. But yeah, I don't know. I just think back especially to the all of the people who were like, oh, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I think it's time for me to start thinking about leaving. And it's like, what? I don't know. I mean, to be fair to them, there is a lot. YouTube is a very different animal than it was 10 years ago. So if you don't learn the new world that it is, then you might suffer with it. But yeah, I think that's part of it. And like, I don't know, the internet is also very different from how it was back then. Like, there are still a lot of nasty people. There's still a lot of gross people, but there's also a lot. It feels like that it's relatively grown up a lot more. Like, obviously, you're gonna find like the toxic areas everywhere. That's not a surprise. That, yeah, there's always someone toxic. But yeah, I think it was really weird because I think that yesterday was a release of a video, it wasn't a, I don't know, I don't really know what to call it, but a special for My Hero Academia, and it's specifically celebrating the 10 years of My Hero Academia. And that's a weird thought to me. In terms of like the channel, it's or in terms of like the manga, it's been around longer, but like the anime specifically is what it's celebrating, is the 10 years for the anime. And it's just like, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that old, or that young, I should say. I don't know. It's that's a weird thought as well, because like kind of midway is when My Hero really became like a major part of the channel, and yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I also thought it was really funny that like apparently Miraculous is also older as well. And I think like part of that, I think they're using like a weird timing when it comes to Miraculous, saying that it's been 10 years. But I think that it's like when they first started talking about the show, not not when the show first started airing. I could be wrong about that. Oh my gosh, I did not realize. That is one thing that I think is going to be interesting to see when it comes to the evolved mode, because they specifically said that they're going to try to have every single ability by 50. So it's going to be interesting going back through level 50 things. Oh, there's going to be so many sprouts, aren't there? I completely forgot about that. It's Switch Day. It's the frickin' Switch Day. Oh my gosh, what? How in the world are there actually people, though, who are, in... There's no way that these people are Switch people, though. Because it's several hours of gameplay to get to this. Oh. Yeah, it's several hours to get to this. I mean, I'm imagining, like, when I get to leveling dungeons, it's gonna take I'm probably gonna get a lot of early dungeons, but, like, you should, okay. Quick PSA for Switch players. If you are brand new to this game, and you are in frickin' Crystal Tower, what the hell are you doing? And I can't really specifically say, like, I don't think I want to say that, because most likely anyone who is actually a Switch player... Oh, that's weird. Like, Jack is starting later. We're not certain if we're going to do anything special for his, him getting into Final Fantasy. We did do I think we did a video where when Gothic Phoenix was getting into YouTube. Or, was not into YouTube, getting into, Final Fantasy, where I was showing her the ropes. And I think I did the same thing with, Joker as well, years ago. But I don't necessarily think that we're going to do that with Jack, because we're going to be probably talking about a lot of other things. And that, yeah, we have a lot that we're talking about that, yeah, not necessarily anything bad, just, yeah. But, yeah, as we're starting him off, we have, like, a lot of other things that are on our minds. So, we'll see. So I don't want to, like, air a lot of that, so that's why I'm more cautious with doing that right now. And also, we'll probably be we'll be going from when he creates his account, so that's not happening. But yeah, I really hope that none of these people are Switch players. It's been 8 hours. Not even. There's no way that you got... I hope that none of you are from... I hope that none of these people are Switch players. But I'm seeing a few Sprouts. And, like, you see Sprouts, like, all the time running this. So it's not that surprising. But there's, like, that one... there's just that thought in the back of my head. It's like, oh, some of these Sprouts could be Switch players. Let me see here. This person couldn't be. They have Dancer. There's no way you're getting to 60 and being a Dancer. So I think we're probably okay. But there's probably like 1 or 2 people. Nope, that's definitely not. If you have Sage already, you shouldn't have Sage at all yet. Period. Where's our group? Our group is not here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Who is that? Okay, it's just a ninja. That's okay. Where's our tank? Okay, there's our tank. Oh. Stay on the platform. Ay, people. I was going to apologize, but then I looked over and I realized that everyone is doing the wrong thing. I think that there could be some. I see some monks, I see some dragoons. Those could be brand new people. This person could be... Oh, if you have that, then you're probably new. You're probably, like... I don't know. They could be doing it. I don't know. I really hope they're not. I really hope that no one is being a dumbass. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I don't need to worry about them yet. Ah, frick you. Bad button. Oh, he's going down slow. He almost didn't go down until C. That would have been bad. If you get to C, to the C group on that, that's just bad. I am probably actually going to upgrade that to its final stage, just so people are aware. That's part of the reason why I haven't, like, dropped it off yet, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not surprised that it took a while to get into into an alliance raid. I think the thing that concerns me is, yeah, I'm worried that, like, some of these sprouts might be very new. Oh, boy. I don't know. But yeah, seriously, if you're a Switch player, please don't be at this point by now. Yeah, we're fine. We can go ahead and start killing this thing. Well, I mean, that is... I don't know. It... Please take your time with the story. I'm gonna say that like a few dozen more times. Please take your time with the story, new people. I'm dead serious. But yeah, I'm probably gonna run a leveling dungeon in a sec and just be like, and just see if it's probably gonna be like one of the earliest dungeons. Oh my gosh, why is that one so close? You can't do that. Oh no. We're dead. Yeah. Oh, we are so gonna die here. Frick. Okay. Oh, we are gonna die in this dungeon. We're gonna die in this raid. For sure. Oh, I really hope they're not Switch players. I don't know. I don't think it's likely. I really don't, but yeah. But this is like the first one is the thing. And some people I feel like are gonna... There's like such... that one thought of like everyone being like, oh yeah, you need to kind of rush this. Get past frickin' Realm Reborn and it starts getting better. And that, like, Realm Reborn is actually like way more important than people give it credit for. And like I worry whenever I hear that people are gonna be like, I don't know, this person is dumb. You're not here, dude. You're, which one are you? You are, which one is that? That's A. I think all 3 tanks are, I do think that all 3 tanks are at least level 100, so hopefully they know what they're doing. Who's not? This person's not. Where's this person? So that is... Not here, not here. Don't be a dumbass. I think the biggest thing that scares me about, like, a whole bunch of new players is that there's, like, a lot of these different... Oh, these 2 are gonna die. Bye, Ninja! Bye, Warrior! Holy shit. I think, actually, that the Warrior is right now. Oh, we definitely can't. I don't think I've ever seen it be that low. That little damage. That's insanity. To be fair, like I said, I think there's a lot of noobs. Oh, I hate that I'm saying that. I really do. People aren't doing that. It just happens. People just don't do enough damage on these things. Let's get to that person. Oh. Yeah, we'll greed things. The thing is, I'm hoping that people are actually purchasing their Ironworks gear and not going for, like, this gear. Because Ironworks is always better. That's just a fact. Ironworks gear is always better than anything that you can get from the Alliance raids. Like, even the highest one. I don't see anyone watching cutscenes, though. Like, this one is a short cutscene, that is true. But, yeah. Let's do a leveling, see what happens. We will go as a tank, though. Actually, not that tank. Go as paladin. Because I need to do some grinding on. I don't think that leveling is actually gonna do anything for my high level dungeon thing, but because it's a good chance that it's under 50. There it is. I thought that was going to be way faster, honestly. A Tower of Babel? Jeez. Oh yeah, I'm the tank. I'm losing it. Oh, it's blocked? Why do I not remember it being blocked? What the frick? Jeez. Okay, yeah, I have not tanked in a bit. At least not as paladin. I don't even think of... Yeah. Oh, right. Not that. I'm losing it. It's been a bit since I've done this one. I'm just, like... My brain is thinking frickin' collect them before he does the thing instead of... It is. I haven't done this one in so freaking long. Holy shit. My brain is not working. I think I need more coffee. I think that's what really needs to happen. High-end dungeons, I really hope that high-end dungeons aren't going to be, like, overrun by sprouts, because that would be weird. I would like to actually do an attempt on the Switch, but I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to do it for a little while, and I can't do it for a little while. I checked to see how what the download was. It actually needs more than I have right now on my Switch 2. So unfortunately, I will be waiting on it. I'm probably gonna get like an extra SD card or something, whatever I need for in order to upgrade the Switch size. Because yeah, it's big. The game is big. It's not this one, right? No. Okay. I know there's like some spots where there's like a whole bunch of things. Wait, seriously? You can't even go through here? Okay. I thought there was way more areas that you could draw, you could do wall-to-wall type dealy bobs. Yeah, there's a reason I wanted to make sure that at least my main stuff was done before I got to the main stuff that I wanted to do with the update was done before I got my before the Switch players came on. But yeah. Isn't there one over here, or am I misremembering? I'm misremembering. Okay. I thought there was one over there, but I guess there's not. What outfit is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. That's the level, that's the max level, that's the level 80 gear. Oh, healer's new. I didn't realize the healer was new. Or no, I don't think they're new. I think they're just like watching cutscenes. I thought this was after the summons got better, but I guess it's not. For some reason, I remember this guy being way harder. I don't know why. He's actually, yeah, this guy's actually really simple. Okay. Did nobody want the freaking gear at all except for me? I guess so. And I also got a card, so that's fun. But yeah. All right. I mean, we can try some of the other things, but yeah, I don't think that really any of the other things are going to be too necessary. Let's do this as summoner. That's fine. Let me see if I can find this stupid guy. He's often over here, but I think he can spawn like all the way up here, so I know that if I don't check up here, then I'm gonna regret it later. I don't even know where he can spawn, truthfully. But yeah, I don't see him anywhere up here, so that's fine. Ugh. But yeah, we'll probably run a PvP at some point. The thing is, like, I imagine that with specifically the PvP itself, and there's the guy also, with the PvP itself, there's probably not going to be as many new people, but there could be. There could be a lot of new people playing PvP. We're at that point right now where because the thing is, like, especially they didn't really promote the free version at first. Like, now you can, if you do search Final Fantasy 14 on the Switch, it does actually now show. So my video that I did that I released earlier today was before the game actually came out. So yeah, but now it is actually, if you search Final Fantasy 14, then you will find it. It's not too challenging. But it was just like one of those things where I was just like, it might not show up, because the thing is, I know that on PlayStation specifically, they kind of hide it. It was really challenging for Gothic Phoenix to get into the game, because for whatever reason the PlayStation hides the fact that they have a free version. They basically only immediately give you those two. The free option, or they only give you like the starter and the complete edition, and I think like they might also include the collectors, but it's less noticeable. I don't know, but yeah, Imperial Cap of Fending. Is that really the only thing I got from this? That was Fending? That's just sad. That already exists. Add that to a pre-existing. This, I believe that I have like a good ton of casting gear. Wow. That's just sad. And yeah, so that's the only thing that's... I don't know. I do need to go through and actually do more leveling dungeons. High level dungeons I'm less concerned about, but, you know. I think the worst part about this, though, is that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be running, like, the early dungeons for the next few weeks. So if you are someone like me who's trying to get all of your gear for your outfits or your armoire, you might want to start queuing for things specifically. Because, yeah. Like, the armoire gear is going to take a while. Armoire gear is just going to take a while because you can actually also put the weapons in there. I do hope that, they get some more of this stuff done. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much gear there is going to be in this, is the thing. Because right now, I do have a few things in here that I like just because of the fact that I like them. But I've kind of tried to avoid putting a lot of these things in here. A lot of things in here if they can't go into an outfit. At least recently. But yeah, a lot of most of the stuff that's in there that is pre-outfit that doesn't have outfits is I put it in there before it got outfits. So, yeah. But I do hope that and I've said this already, I hope that the Realm Reborn gear gets put into at least outfits, if not the actual freaking armoire. But yeah. I'm hoping they make the armoire also like a better UI, because it's not been the best UI for a long time. So the rest of this stuff we can go ahead and get rid of. So let's go ahead and head to Limsa. But yeah, if you are someone who is able to do PvP, I would absolutely recommend that you start working on your PvP as soon as possible. Because you want to get Garo gear. Like, the Garo gear is the most important gear in the that you can get, because it could disappear at any moment, and no one knows exactly when. Why am I going in here? Well, I guess I do need to get this cleared away. Let's see what the high is. Yep, ARR. Knew it was going to be ARR. Although I am actually a little bit surprised, because none of these guys are ARR. Or at least I don't think they're ARR. I mean, they might. But, like, that guy has frickin', yeah, this guy has the frickin' whatchamadiddle gear. Yeah, this is, like, the really good gear. What are you guys doing? But this is a returner. This person's a mentor. Like, it's not... it's crafting mentor, so it's not as big of a deal. But... what is that gear? Yeah, this is bygone stuff. What is this person wearing? This is 90 gear. So yeah, they're so the tank is not running like too high end to not be to be a Switch player specifically. So yeah, why are we getting ARR? For this one specifically. Oh, this is pre-duh. I'm like, why do I not have the buff? But it's because this is pre. This is 50. So yeah, we don't. Is that the? Yeah, that's the high end book. What the frick? So yeah, the only person here who's not wearing like relatively high end gear is, I think, the returner tank. And the frickin'. You're supposed to be a mentor. Why are you pulling so much? Like, even if it is the frickin'. Even if the warrior, or even if the gunbreaker is going slow, you should not be going. You should not be pulling more than the tank is willing to pull. Oh. The returner is going slow, but at the same time, you're a mentor. Don't be pulling. If you're gonna say, you can say, hey, you could pull some more. I'll go ahead, but I will stop before I actually get close enough to actually pull a fight. Time for another boss. Another boss. Oh, this one sucks. Yeah, I'm seeing the 100,000 needles. I'm like, that doesn't seem like as big of a deal as it should be, and it's because it's not. Well, it is a big deal, but it's like less of a big. It's a big deal for now, but it's not that big of a deal before now. Why am I getting these things? I don't even know if I can... I hope I can trade these in, because I don't need them. Alright, boss time. I have not even been keeping track of this stuff. So we do still need to run some high-end dungeons. Alright, let's go ahead and trade these in. I got a command for that? Wow. I didn't think I would. Let's go ahead and we should absolutely do a level cap one. You undertake supply and provisioning missions, expert delivery, these. Oh yeah, so that's pretty much useless. I mean, it's not useless, it's just not something that I can actually, yeah. I mean, I can use it, I just can't, there's not really much need to now that I have everything done. Because, yeah. I still think that that's weird that that's some, that the antique stuff, you can still get it because, like, the old, you don't need that method anymore. You can just talk to the frickin', one guy. Wrong one. This one. Okay, from GP. Here you go. Alright. Oh, we are so close to finishing off the frickin' MGP thing. Yeah, I haven't even really been looking at the, I should look more into what's going on, at each of the 3 main cities. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do.
You've come. I'll begin by wearing you down.
Go ahead, Tank. Go ahead and start pulling. You can pull! Jeez Louise. I did.
I've created new endless for you. Not all at once, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare to go to battle.
I am actually genuinely surprised though that the only things that I've done that are ARR right now, this morning, is that of the 2 events, the two really high end things, which Switch players should not be at yet. I mean, they could be, but I really hope they're not.
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
But I might run another leveling dungeon in a little bit just to see, like, if maybe it will give me the thing, the one of those. Because I imagine that it shouldn't take me too long to get a freaking ARR dungeon. Now, granted, though, that, since it is early, there is also the chance that they haven't even gotten to the to the first dungeon. They might have done. There's probably like a whole bunch of noobs running guild heists though, so I might run some guild heists later. But I don't know. We'll see. Since I'm trying to do reset day stuff, I don't really want to do too much when it comes to guild heists. But yeah, that's another thing as well. I would like to, I'd like to, I think I'll probably talk to Latios about this, and, like, maybe we'll get a stream day or something. Maybe we'll do that would actually be fun to do. Doing a stream day where we just get, we get together and we unlock my freaking, mentor, like, fully unlock my mentor roulette. Because I do need to get some stuff done. And I'd like to be able to make it so that I'll be able to fully do the mentor roulette in Evercold.
You overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose.
Do I have that? No, I do not. Okay. I also think it's kind of funny that when it came to the, there really wasn't that much discussion specifically from Nintendo about the Switch release.
I need not compel them to fight.
But, you know. Like, there was a trailer for it, but I don't think there's been a trailer, release trailer yet. Or, well, if there has been, it's not from Nintendo. At least not when I was looking at it. Maybe it is now. Maybe there is one now.
These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals.
Oh, I got the other one this time. Wow. Usually I get the right one. So I'm, yeah. I mean, we're both ranged this time, so it's not like that weird. But it's just kind of funny. I might be the first one to get done, though, actually.
They cannot escape.
Well, maybe not. I don't know. It might be the tank. But I doubt that it's going to be the frickin' other one. Because Dancer does not do nearly enough damage for it to ever be first. But yeah, I think I might be first to get this done. Yeah. Dancer always takes a lot longer than other classes because of the fact that it has, like, that whole, it doesn't do that much damage compared to, like, a lot of other classes. So, yeah. Which is just a little bit unfortunate.
I bid you continue on. Memories from age ripe with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
Do, 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 do. Okay, yeah, just
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in senseless conflict. Scales in scope and intensity. The bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
alright, go this side.
The spark of life is dimmed with every blinding flash. Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Greed. Greed. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our new ones of these. And boom. There we go. There's all of those. How are we doing on our MGP and tomestones, actually? Not too bad. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get these ones. Let's see. How many people are over here? Honestly, not that many. I was expecting way more people here. But yeah, let's get the framers kit. Oh, we already have one? I didn't realize I already had it. Must have done it last year, because, or last time that they did it. But yeah, we'll get the Jibanyan, the Komasan, and the USBon. I wish that it wasn't frickin' MGP, because I need to save my MGP. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that much. But we're not getting more than those three. Let's go ahead and do this really quick. Oh, all right. That's as fast as I can. I was wondering if maybe I could get it to the same speed as that, but I don't think I can. My triple clicker. I have. Yeah. Didn't think it could. But also this game is... Yeah. A little bit of a delay anyways. I do want I would like to at some point look at the difference between like the Switch version and the console version, or the Switch version and the PC version. What I might do is, I can't really share. Jack doesn't have a way to share his screen when it comes to his Switch version, but yeah. Oh, for frick's sake, you stupid thing. Frickin' frickin' bombs. I hate these guys. Yeah. Spawning right in the frickin' way. Alright, cool. Even the amount that you spend on these things. What the frick? But yeah, let's go to no, not the mist. Let's go to the apartment, I think. Go to your apartment. Let me see here. Go to subscriptions just for subscriptions. Okay. Let me see here. So we're just gonna put these guys here, I think, for now. Social, housing, indoor furnishing. Oh, they're placed the wrong way, but that's fine. cool. There they are. They're kind of cute, kind of dumb. But what do you expect from Yokai Watch events? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, Hullabally already has all of the weapons. I don't think Zoe has them all. So we will probably be doing more stuff with her to get all of them, but yeah. Billy, let me see here. So yeah, Marvel Rivals is doing some. They just announced they just did some stuff about the update that is coming in on Friday. With the new character and stuff. I don't know if we'll do anything. I guess some people are going to be some of the YouTubers I follow are going to be trying out the Switch version. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to for a little while. But yeah, I don't think Nintendo did anything. I think that's the weirdest thing. Is that Nintendo like granted today was also Fire Emblem Day or some shit like that. I think that's what it was. But yeah, they're doing some Fire Emblem stuff. So, whatever. But I'm surprised I'm surprised any of these went in, honestly. Wait, how are we doing on the Mystic set? I don't even know where we're at on here. So this goes to Skydeep, Vanguard. Okay. There's Orgenex, Alexandria, I know is done. Yowata is nowhere near done. Underkeep is nowhere near done. This is the Meso terminal. Okay. So I guess we're still missing the... Oh no, we have all of the earrings. We have all the earrings. Slaying, aiming, scout, casting, and healing. So we have all of the chokers. Yep, all the bracelets. We do not have even close to all of the rings. We only have one of the rings. That's just sad. And it's the healing ring. I guess a lot of the outfits were missing. But yeah, we got so boots, healing, casting, aiming, maiming is what we have. We still need fending, scouting, and striking. The legs we need casting and healing, as well as scouting, striking, and fending. Gloves need healing, casting, striking, and maiming. Chest pieces, most of them, again, casting, healing, yeah. So, yeah, we still need a lot. We do still need a lot of things for... The level 100 dungeons, we need a lot of things. That's just a fact, unfortunately. When it comes to the... let's see, so this is Mistwake. So I think we don't need that much for Mistwake. We still need fending, scouting, aiming. I guess we do need quite a few of the chest pieces. We need scouting, casting, and healing. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Prag Magic, Magitech. I think we need. Well, we do need quite a few things still. I guess we don't need any of the accessories. I don't. Oh, we do need. We need the fending? Okay, I guess we still need a few things. Wait. Okay. I thought we needed less stuff for that, but okay. I guess we do need still a lot more. But yeah, so we can go ahead and clear that. Let's go ahead and switch to you, and let's go ahead and queue for a frontline. because why not? But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So in terms of what I need for my Mentor Roulette, let's see here. So we still need Crown of the Immaculate, Minstrel's Ballad, Hades Elegy, Cinder Drift, Memoria Misaria, Seed of Sacrifice, Cloud Drift, Zodiark, Hydaelyn and Singer, Stormcrown, Mount Ordelis, Voidcast, and Abyssal Fracture. So we need pretty much everything for Endwalker, and a few things for Shadowbringers. Which, I mean, granted, it probably isn't going to be too challenging to get into that, but, yeah. But, yeah, so, if I want to do, the high-end stuff, then I will need to do certain things. And then when it comes to the next expansion, doing all of these is going to be a pain. Because, yeah, that requires all of these. I don't think I've done any of these extremes. But I think that's all that I will need to get. I think the extreme... Yeah. I don't think you need to work... I think I've finished pretty much everything else that a mentor can do, except for the extremes. It doesn't... I always think it's funny that... so it does include normal raids, but it doesn't... I think that the Mentor Roulette does not include normal raids, but it does... or it doesn't include Savage, but it does include the normal raids. That's what it is. It's most of the content. But yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't require Savage, which is just like, okay. I don't think it requires Ultimate. Ultimates don't... You don't need to worry about Ultimates for the Mentor Roulette. Which, I think that's probably the most shocking thing to me. I don't know. And obviously, doesn't it require the Unreal versions, because the Unreal versions are just more challenging extreme versions. But, you know. How is this doing, actually? Oh, this will be done before the end of the stream. That's good. Oh. How are we doing on tomestones, actually? Not too bad. But yeah, might as well also bring this up. So, mount tokens, we do still need quite a few of these. However, I think that there is a good chance that we'll have all of the mount tokens before Evercold. And I doubt they're going to add another one for that. That would suck. But, yeah. I don't know, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, in terms of the Ecliptum ones, I'm not sure. I do know that I want to go for casting. Or, sorry, not casting. I want to go for a healing one next. So probably going to be Sage. Because, yeah, at this point, we have Gunbreakers, which looks like this. We have Dragoon, which looks like this. which I do like it. I do think that it looks pretty cool. I did not notice that there were actual dragons up here. That is actually way cooler than I thought it was. Obviously we have Summoner, Dancer, and yeah. We've had the Summoner one since the beginning. That was our first one. And we also got Gunbreaker really early. And then Dancer. Dancer looks fun, so that's good. That's a good one to have. I do have to say though, it's kind of funny because I'm not really going for the ones for I'm not really going for the ones that are for frontline, that I play mostly frontline, like Black Mage, Red Mage, Machinist. I probably will get each of them relatively quickly, but yeah, I'm probably gonna be focusing mostly on like getting melee guys, because like I'd like to have Viper, I'd like to have Reaper. Samurai and monks do look kind of nice, so I might go for those. I was actually pretty surprised when I was looking at the at what monks look like, because when it comes to monk weapons, they often look like shit, but I'm genuinely surprised it actually looks kind of nice. Yeah, I've hardly done any PvP since I switched the orders, whatever they are, the factions. But also, to be fair, I did get to the max, or the most important series number at 25 before I finished up Serpents or Twin Adder. But yeah. Ba 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 da ba. If there are any Switch players, please note that you cannot play this if you are free to play. You cannot do the PvP with as free to play. What the hell? Oh. Well, that's weird. Okay. Oh, because it's that. That's right. Okay. That makes sense. Why are they targeting us? Holy crap. What the hell? Legitimately, what the hell? Why are they teaming up against Adder? Also, where are, like, the vast majority of our crew? But yeah, this month is gonna be chaos. Like, not even like slightly not chaos. It's just pure chaos this month. Because not only is there like a whole bunch of stuff happening when it comes to, like, say, there's like big events and stuff. Switch players are coming in to Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, D23 is happening. Freaking Gamescom is happening at the end of the month. I think TwitchCon is happening. Freaking all the conventions are happening, and it's just like, what the frick? I swear this is the same freaking song as freaking Dark Crow, I think is what it's called. It's a Man with a Mission song. And like, this has been around for years. The song from Man with a Mission, I don't think is that old. Is as old as this song is. But I just think that's funny. Alright, they're about to win, unfortunately, because there's no way we're winning this. Unless, like... Yeah, there it is. Oh, I got a command. How nice. So what's our rank at now? Uh, 12. That's not too bad. Achievements. Let's see. Last 5. Yeah, just a title. Display filtered categories. Let's see here. So yeah, the ranking, it's just get them up to whatever level. So I don't know. I'm thinking about this specifically as like, where is Grand Company? Here's Grand Company. Yeah. So these quests, oh, we're not done. We mostly need leave quests, I think, right? Yeah, leave quests and provisioning missions. So we do need to do that still with these guys. So what we might do, I don't know. We will for sure get the hunting logs done. And I kind of would like to get all of the, I would like to actually get some more of this crap done, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It just kind of depends. But, yeah. Anyways, let's see here. So we do still need to do an expert dungeon, so we'll go ahead and reset this. Reset level 100. That's fine. So we'll do a level, no, not as Black Mage. I hate doing this as Black Mage. Let's go as a Dragoon. Yeah, let's do a Dragoon. I haven't done expert things as Dragoon in a while. I mean, I've been in here. I've been in the North Horn a lot as Dragoon recently. Speaking of, North Tower is actually like really the magic tower, whatever it is, fork tower. That's actually surprisingly fun. Because I've never really gotten into doing the Southhorns tower, unfortunately, just due to the way that they kind of ran it. Like you basically need a party finder for it, and it sucks. But yeah. Wow, the tank is taking forever. Well, that's a surprise. We'll queue for the rest of these in a bit. Probably. Ow. Am I the only one with a relic? I think I might be. Because I don't think that's a relic, right? Nope. Duh. Well, I think that, yeah, those are the 50 relics. Jeez Louise. I mean, they might have relics, but, you know. Maybe they're, but yeah, they are also, they do also, since you do need to actually go through this as, you need to go through everything as a freaking, as every, yeah, you need to go through all of the, heavens, or all of the, Dawn Trail dungeons. Yeah. Oh, that's a bygone. Wow, I haven't seen that. But he's used. Oh, okay, but she's using the ombre. I will say as well, it is way harder to get all of your to keep your buffs going as a dragoon in Occult Crescent. That was one thing that's been really annoying because yeah, you can't really keep them up. Is like the big thing. Because you're it's already really close anyways to keep your 2 buffs going, but yeah. Frick. There we go. Oh, I actually need that? Wow. Probably didn't need to actually click need for it, but, you know. Okay. Go. Do, 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 do. Okay. Final boss. Final boss time. Oh, I didn't realize that this one converted to the to not having the it converted its modes. So when it's actually out in the rest of the area, it is normal, but that is interesting. Like, I think right now it's normal. It's in... No, it's not. I'm wrong. Didn't realize I was in a bad... I thought I was in a better spot than I thought I was. Do 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 do. I have a feeling that the red mage is gonna get those because they're, yeah. But I think I need them actually. Yeah. Oh joy, that's fine. It's fine. Oh cool, I actually got a commend. Probably because of the Phoenix down. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a sec, and then we will go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do after that. Maybe we'll run like some, I don't know, maybe we'll run like some of the easy stuff a few times, see what happens. But hardly anything is actually easy this time. It's just Midas and Thokkas Thok that is easy. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, be right back, and then we will go ahead and continue this. Alright, and we're back. So let's see here. Okay, so we did those, we did that. Okay. So yeah, let's run the really easy ones, I guess, solo. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I'm very surprised I didn't get the extremely easy stuff. What is this? Is it Midas? Which one is that? That's not that one, right? Is that Creator? No. That's Sun. Yeah. Oh, I thought that would kill it. Mr. Let me see here. Okay. So we did that. So then... Oh, wow. Color me surprised. Already a line. So then we do Thok-est Thok. I guess a 70 dungeon isn't too bad. We could probably do that as well. So Thok-est Thok is in Heaven's Ward. How fast did we get that done? 58 seconds. Okay, I thought I was doing it faster, but okay. Alright, so that's that one. Don't get my hopes up. Do not get my hopes up. Okay, so yeah, we can do a dungeon then. So we could just quickly run to Stasha. Don't even worry about the... Don't even worry about the book. Well, we'll read it just to be safe. I always read it just in case, because, like, I know that technically I don't need to for a level, for this one, but... Red, okay. When I'm soloing it, I don't technically need to read it. And even if I'm not even if we're doing it, like, normally, doing it wrong does not actually affect things too much. Okay. I don't know if we can... We might be able to gather everything, all of these guys together for... Dagnabbit. Move too fast. Perfect. And let's get out of here. So that's that done. Yeah, knew that I should. I kind of figured I shouldn't get my hopes up. I mean, there's a chance that I'll get 2, but I'm not holding my breath. I mean, 2 lines would be great. I still need silvers. I still need the silver ones. But yeah, the chances of it are slim to none. Slim to none. I can't speak. We need a 70. Doesn't really matter which one it is. Let's go for Alamigo, though, because I think I still need some stuff from there. Not like a huge amount, but I do think I need a few things. Just pull everything all together. Because, yeah, you can pull all the way up until that gate. Which is nice. Probably the best part of this one. Does this actually... Okay, it does do damage to us. I wasn't certain if it was... If it actually did damage, or if it was just like something that like, everyone assumed that that one did damage, but it actually didn't. Oh, sweet! I did not think I was gonna get to that. 200,000 enemies. That's Wow, I was not expecting to get there today. Alright. Now for this bastard. Oh yeah, this is actually Xenos, isn't it? I always forget that this is the actual Xenos fight. Yeah, no, I think I mix up which fight is Xenos versus which one is the other one.
Let this moment last forever. Show me your own. Yes, yes, just so. Have you the strength?
Bam ba dum ba dum ba 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 da ba bastard.
Transcend.
Okay. Cool. Wow. We actually got 2 lines. I am genuinely shocked by that. That should not be as shocking as it is. It really shouldn't. But yeah, let's, I guess, you know what we'll do? Because, holy crap. Let's go ahead and reset this one. And let's rerun Thok S Thok. Why not? Like, we're not getting a third line, unfortunately, just due to the way that works. But, yeah. Nine seconds this time. Nice. Okay. And boom. There we go. Yeah. If this one had been over here, 3 lines. But, yeah. Just didn't happen, unfortunately. It's fine. It's whatever. Let's go ahead and go turn this book in. That's actually another thing, though, that's really fun about this, is that we'll actually be able to turn this book in and get some experience this time. Not this time, but in September, starting in September, we can actually turn this in to get some actual experience for a job, which will be interesting, to say the least. So let's see. So gold. Oh, wait. Actually, let me make sure. I do actually need silvers, right? Yes. Yes, I do. Because, yeah, oh, okay, so I need the Anteater, and then both of these mounts. And then I guess I also need... Do I need framer kits? Framers kits? 1, 2... I need one of the framers kits, which the Idle Industry framers kit. Some of these other things might be nice to get at some point, but I'm not necessarily too concerned about it. And also, doesn't this... Oh, that's cute. How did I not know about that one? Like, some of these might be fun to get at some point, but I'm not too concerned with it. But yeah, we'll see about like getting other things as well. But yeah, let's hand over our journal. Get an MGP gold. Get a silver. And let's get the platinum, I guess. But that'll be nice to actually be able to get, so yeah, we'll get this, I think we'll get the construct, and then we'll go for the that mount later. There we go. Yay! Okay. Use this. Grab, go talk to these guys. I mean, we technically have time to run. Well, no. I don't want to risk it, so we're not going to run the other thing. I might run it later. The raid off stream. Reassign. There we go. I need to get these guys better gear. I really do. Oh wait, I actually did need to talk to you again. Interest or withdraw. Here's that. Wait, where's my money? Oh, my money went into that one spot, didn't it? Okay, how much do I have? 37. So let's go ahead and split off 20 of that. Go to our favorite Doman Enclave. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and take care of the last few things, and then we'll go ahead and call it, I think. Because I don't really think there's enough time to do to run the final raid. So... You know, that's the other thing that I just think about, like, all the time, is, like, there's, like, I don't know. For, so this is now part of, so the Doman Enclave is part of the free trial, but you can't get that much money. So... I don't know. I think they need to increase the money limit when it or the guild limit for free-to-play players, because 300k is really not that much when you can't access like anything. When you can't access the market board and stuff, and you can't trade either. So it's not like you can even if like a friend of yours wanted to like hold on to your money for a bit, you can't do that. So it's not, I don't know. Okay, good. Complete that. Let's see here. Oh, you do actually have one. Let's see here. I think we would prefer the Gatherer Scripts one. Well, we're done with... It only gives purple scripts. It's not that important. So yeah, we'll give that one. It's not too much, and the thing is, we'll probably be swapping her off that at some point. Armoire, store an item. Think that these two are golden. Yep. Mistwake stuff. And one item went into the armoire. That's just fun. Okay. Add that to a pre-existing. That's the only scouting item we got. That's just sad. That already exists. That already exists. That one doesn't. So I guess we're almost done with healing, so that's good. We might run healing again then. Run through that as a healer. Oh, wait, we don't want Mystic Memory going in. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and trade these away. Oh, I didn't send them off. One sec. Okay. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see like all the free players. So yeah, let's see here. Not really free, not really free. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Desynth this. And that should do it. So yeah, the only thing really that we still need to do this week is the these and our big raid. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know. Let's go to Gridania and Limsa. Or not Limsa, Ul'dah. I want to go to Gridania and Ul'dah and see like all of the... See how it's going when it comes to the Switch players. Because like I'm assuming that there's probably a lot of Switch... Well, actually, I don't actually see that many Sprouts. Like, that looks... so this person might be a... Yeah, this person's probably a level... Switch player. But yeah, I would expect to see more Switch players around here. Probably there's probably a good number that are going to be hanging out at the different... yeah, so some of these people, probably. Not many, but a few of them might be. Like this person... no, this person's not. That person's actually been here for a bit, probably. This person's probably an actual Sprout. Someone who actually got the suggested things to do, though, so that's good. Not a Sprout. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a few There's a few people that are probably coming from the Switch. Or joining the Switch. I thought that there would be like way more though. I thought it was going to be like a massive influx of players. But I think like part of it is like, I don't know. There's probably a lot of people who have been hearing about the Switch, who have been hearing about it from their friends and stuff. Oh my gosh! Of course they're here. This is completely just for the new people that they're doing this, I bet, today. Those guys are always there, though, so it's not too surprising. But yeah, new person. Yeah, this is an actual... This person is probably a Switch player. So... Probably a Switch player and their friend who's been playing for years. That's a Switch player. So I guess there are a few, but I was expecting like a lot more. Probably you're gonna notice a lot more of them in the probably out in the world. And I imagine I was expecting to see like a massive influx of just like early content, actually, like the dungeons. Yep, there's a new person. There's a Switch player. Wait, is Coral the one that's... Coral is the preferred world right now? That's insane. I was not expecting us to be the preferred world. To be fair, actually, that does make sense. Dynamis is probably getting a whole shit ton of people, though. No, they wouldn't be new. They're probably not that new. Anyways. This person might be a Sprout? It might be from Switch, but I kind of doubt it, considering how high level they are. And the fact that they're doing Hildebrand. But, yeah. I was expecting a lot more Switch players around here, though. I mean, it's possible that there's like a good amount in Limsa, but there's one. That's a Switch player. But, yeah. Switch player. It's always fun seeing like the ones that are actually wearing the this gear, because like that signifies that they at least have someone who's watching out for them, because it doesn't particularly tell you, oh, this person's new. You are moving too fast, little miss. Because yeah, unless not a Switch player, but probably a Switch player. Because this is the 45 set. Well, 45/50. That's actually a question. Why the 45 set and not the 50 set? Because you have both at that point. But, yeah. So there's a few people. I was expecting a lot more chaos, truthfully. So there's probably like a lot if we were to go outside into like one of the open world stuff, there's some more Sprouts. Okay. So I guess there's a few. There are a few. This person's probably a Switch player. A brand new Switch player. I am so sorry you're coming into this. Yeah, seriously. If I see someone... honestly, I was hoping that I would see fewer here in Limsa that were new Switch players. Because, yeah. But yeah, there's a Switch player. So, there will probably be, like, a few different ones. I think probably the big areas that you're going to see a lot of new players is going to be, like, around these areas. Around the frickin', the entrances to the cities. And I would suggest, I think I said this a few times in my video. Well, I've said this a bunch. Not necessarily. I think I said it once in the video that I released today. But try not to go into Limsa to be your starting city. Because Limsa is just... It's not great as a starting city. So, yeah. I don't know. It's such a weird... like, I'm hopeful that the freaks are gonna keep their... they like the word freaks, so that they like the term freaks. So I'm not saying it to be mean, but I'm hoping that they aren't gonna be like too extreme. They're gonna keep their keep it kind of, I'm hoping that they'll keep it on the down low for right now, because there's probably, I don't know. I always you should always expect to see some people like this person and some other people, but honestly, this is actually like pretty tame for Limsa right now. Just like a quick look around, like not tame. There's a few not tame ones, but yeah, this is our usual area that's not very tame. But I'm not seeing like people talking, which is nice. Usually you'll see like a shit ton of messages in the chat here in this Limsa. This is quiet. This is very quiet, which is kind of concerning here in Limsa. But yeah. But yeah. Oh, I'm surprised to see a Sprout crafter already. I was expecting the crafter people to wait a bit, honestly. Did this person do a frickin' Derplander? They did a Derplander look. Tell me you're just learning about Final Fantasy for the first time. I don't know. But yeah. It's interesting to see, like, it's always interesting to see the Sprouts as they come whenever there's a new season, a new thing that's happening. I don't expect to see if you guys do want to check, I would recommend checking out Wolves Den Pier, but also I know that people are not gonna be here. Yeah, look, 2 regular people. No one is ever here at Wolves Den Pier. And, like, they might come here briefly to do the quest, but considering the fact that there's going to be a lot of new people, they probably aren't going to be doing that much. Yeah. I don't know. My biggest, like I said, my biggest concern for the Sprouts is that a lot of people are going to be like seeing all of those videos where they're like, you can skip Realm Reborn, and it's like, well, they don't say you can skip. Don't skip Realm Reborn. Realm Reborn is important, but it's also tedious. But yeah. You don't really realize, I think that's the big thing that a lot of people don't realize, is that Realm Reborn is a lot more important than they think. And some people are saying, like, oh, they're retconning things from a Realm Reborn. They're not retconning anything. They're adding context and adding the like, you're learning things as as your character is learning things. Like, frickin' the Void Scent specifically. I want to bring up the Void Scent because that's like one of the big ones that a lot of people consider that a retcon. They're not retconned. It's more information of how the Void Scent work, and you've learned more about the Void Scent. It's not, they haven't retconned anything. So anyone who tells you that they've retconned things is lying to you. So please do not think that they have retconned anything. They have not. they just, yeah. Some things are, you learn more. I mean, honestly, think about it. Like, I think of thinking like it like this, especially when it comes to the Void Sen. Let's say that you're learning about World War II Germany. So at a young age, you might hear about what World War II Germany was like, and think, oh, so all of them were like that. After a little bit of context, you'll realize, oh no, it was many of them were just scared people, and yeah, so it's just there's a lot of and also like a lot of things where people are you learn more context as you go on, and like some people there are still extremely flawed people, there are still extremely bad people, but also not everyone in a specific group is ever evil. It's kind of the same situation with like especially for America and Muslims, is like if you think about like what has happened in the past, a lot of people get scared about that, but as you learn more about them, then you learn that they're not actually the vast majority of them are not that scary. They're nice. A lot of them are nice people. I've met a lot of Muslims who have been actually really nice people, which you would never be in a few years ago. You might not have even thought about doing that, but yeah. And I feel like that's a good like the Void Sense specifically are a good representation of that, and I think that that's a lot of things that a lot of people get confused about, and why people are like, oh, it's a retcon. I don't even know if I don't know. There's a lot of other things that people say are retcons. They're not. It's just you're learning more about things. Because there are certain things like you're not going to necessarily know, and I don't know. Oh my gosh, what the frick? Why am I getting a freaking notification that someone's sending me is giving me a gift sub just because I follow someone? I don't know. Probably because I follow someone and they're just someone's doing gift subs, and everyone has gift subs at this point. That's the other thing about this whole gift sub thing, is that the people who are doing gift subs are gifting so many subs that it's gonna just, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, anyways, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's live stream. I hope that you guys will are ready. Those of you who are playing on the Switch, I hope that you will enjoy your Switch gameplay. It's Final Fantasy 14 is extremely fun, and I think that a lot of you are going to have a lot of fun as you play through the game. We might come back later today with a I don't know if it's going to be a stream or if we'll just like record a video. Me and Jack will record a video and then release it maybe like tomorrow or something, where we're going to talk about the game. But we'll do something soon to talk about his first thoughts on the game, but we'll see exactly what we do. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream and are looking forward to the next one. Let's see here where we're gonna send Twitch. Where are you going? Follow. I doubt that he's accepting raids right now. Is he? Nope, he's not accepting raids. Wait, does she accept raids? I don't think she does. Oh, she does. Okay, let's send you guys to someone who's checking out the Switch version. This is early. She's checking out early content, I think. Oh no, she's doing mentor roulette. So this is gonna be random stuff. But yeah, I think she's planning to check out the Switch version later, or if this might actually be the Switch version that she's playing right now. But yeah, enjoy, people. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on